Hey, do you want to know the 3 keys to a fulfilling interdependent relationship? Hey, I'm Antia Boyd, creator of the Magnetize The Man Method, and let's go ahead and dive right in. The first key, the first S, I'm going to have 3 S's for you. The first key is to be seen, okay? So that's really, really important because, and when I say about being seen in an interdependent relationship, I mean that all of your parts can be seen, right? That the wild woman can be seen. Rawr, rawr. That the little girl can be seen. Yippee, yippee, right? That the queen can be seen. You know, that all the different types can be seen, all the different expressions of you, whether you're angry, whether you're really sad, you know, and you just really had a crappy day, right? That you just allow your man to see all of that, and that you also allow your man to have him be seen as well. So that's key number 1, being seen. Key number 2, the second S, is being safe. Right? So what I mean by safe, now I'm not just talking about if you got abused, if you got betrayed, anything like that. I'm not just talking about the physical safety, but I'm also, what I see with so many of my clients, I'm really talking about the emotional safety, right? That your partner, that you can actually trust, right? Your man, right? That your man can trust you, right? That his heart, that your heart is really there for him, you know, that he can really tell you his darkest secrets, right? That you can tell your, you know, your demons, your skeletons that you have in the closet. And don't tell me you don't have them. We all do. Okay, and so that is really, really important. And to know that you can share that with your partner, knowing that he's not going to retaliate. He's not going to use that against you once you're in an argument, once you're in a fight, because otherwise, right, this place is, of course, not seen. So it's really safe, sorry. So it's really, really important to have that safe space, right, for you to really, truly be all of who you are and all of who you're not. And key number 3 is space, okay? So, you know, what is in interdependence? Independence, right? So what does that mean? You know, like I know you're like an anxious attachment style, and you know, you might wonder, well, he hasn't texted all day, but he calls me at night, but I don't know if that's enough, right? So it's really important to give each other space, right? Like to, number 1, give each other, of course, physical space. You know, my husband and I, we have like what we call recharge retreats, right? Where he goes on a 2-day excursion. He likes to be by himself. He's a little bit like an architect. He loves to go into the woods, right? And me, on the other hand, I love to hang out with my girlfriends, do a girlfriend weekend, right? Head to Florida, head to Colorado, attend weddings, whatever, right? So like that's really, truly important, because then the juice can come back in, right? The new ideas, and your relationship is newly, yes, you got it, repolarized, right? You have like a new charge, you have dynamic in your relationship. It stays interesting. You're growing together, right? Because what happens is when we're just together 24/7, we're acting into each other's expectation system, into each other's mold that we've created for each other. But if we're allowing ourselves and giving the other partner the space, giving ourselves the space to actually be in other environments, right? Like new molds can form, right? New expectations can form, and we can come into a whole new different self-expressions that we didn't even know that we had inside of ourselves, right? Because we're all delete, we distort, and we generalize reality all day long, okay? So that's why it's so important. So those are the 3 keys to having a fulfilling interdependent relationship. So again, we talked about being seen, right? Having a safe space, okay? And then of course, also providing each other the space, the independence to do what the other person wants to do, independent of the relationship. So that archetype, that part inside of you and that part inside of your man can grow individually, because there will always be at least one part that he can fulfill inside of you and that you also can fulfill inside of him, that he has to give to himself. So if you're like, gosh, look, Antia, this is really interesting. I don't think I have an interdependent relationship, or I don't think I have like the makeup right now to attract that, to create it into my life, because I know that you want that, I invite you to come on a Magnetize the Man clarity call with me. And we're really taking a peek, I wanted to say, right? Actually, no more than a peek, and a deeper look, right? Like kind of like the X-ray glasses. I'm really seeing like what's going on under the surface. What is your story around safety, right? How have you experienced space? Was space safe for you, right? Or was it not safe, right? Did you feel like you had to hold on because otherwise the other person is gone, right? We're also going to be looking at, when we talk about being seen, how safe was it to be seen for you in your life? What relationship do you have with being seen? So we're looking at the little tiny distinctions, right? And the dysfunctional relationships that you oftentimes have to those aspects. So for that, hop on over to magnetizetheman.com, magnetizetheman.com, and grab your slot as long as they last. All right, looking forward to it. Much love to you, and take care. Mwah!